Everything Experiential celebrated its second-year anniversary recently, opening a new chapter with the launch of a magazine, PW Applause, a magazine focused at the experiential marketing and events industry in India. It was an evening of fun, food, fashion and music, a fashion show and performances by Turkish band and Desi Swag Group added glitter to the event that was attended by the country's leading event planners, marketers, agencies, event services providers and other stakeholders of the industry. Thinking out of the box, breaking the monotony in an experience was the second session. The panel was chaired by Sanjoy Roy, Director, Teamwork Arts, Jaideep Singh, Senior Vice President, Live Vycom 18, Jamie Stewart, Managing Director, Commune Sports and Entertainment, and Bhupen Choubey, Senior Journalist, moderated the session.
I sometimes wonder, that we're living in a world where innovation, technology is constantly getting the better of us, constantly making us think harder, thinking about how to change our approach to conventional things. Me as someone who comes from the broadcasting sector, you as an event manager, come publisher, and the kind of things which you've been associated with, Jamie. Caribbean Cricket League is what you're associated with these days, and you're one of the creators of this particular league. And my friend here, Jaideep, who deals with music amongst music and cinema, amongst several other things. The common refrain which I pick up, from all of us is this constant challenge to change our approach, to convert it into a better experience. What do you do in terms of when you do the Jaipur Lit Fest? When now, 66 festivals across the country, at last count is what you were telling me. How do you ensure that what you do, the festival that you do, the event that you organize, that remains at the cutting edge, at the top slot?
Well, the first thing is that one has to be very, very conscious of not diluting what you've set up and ensuring that there's integrity in the programming and ensuring that everything that you think when you deconstruct a festival like that went into its success does not in any way get mortgaged. I think the big challenge looking forward is how do you actually deliver the product year on year in a particular way. In our case, when we first started the festival 8 years ago, we had 7,000 people and say about 100 speakers. Today, that 7,000 visitors across 5 days has grown to, this year it was over 270,000 with a capacity, an hourly capacity of 21,000 people an hour, which we sort of stretched to about 27,000. We know that the experience that people got 8 years ago was one of intimacy, of being able to access an idea and take away the incredible fact that you can sit on that lawn in Diggy Palace in Jaipur or what we do in London or what we're going to be doing in Boulder, and you can travel the world without moving from that chair.
I think, look, for property creators and property owners, the digital advances have made it, have been revolutionized the industry in terms of making it so easy and cost effective to have a conversation with your audience, to have a continual dialogue with your audience. If you think back to let's go back as far as even just the 1980s, how do you, in those days, how could you have a conversation with your audience without spending absolutely millions of dollars to buy conventional media and try and interrupt them in that way? Event owner, property owners and property promoters now have a wonderful opportunity in terms of having, and even people who don't have big budgets behind them, the technology has enabled them to speak to the world and not only reach out to the world, but those people who are their customers or their audiences to have ongoing dialogue with them.
If you see the overall event space in India over the last 15, 20 years, you've seen sporadic events happening and they've been majorly led with the name, the artist who comes in. There are very few brands in the event space which got built in. When we started 3 years back in the business, the whole idea was take the sweet spots in the live entertainment space and then try and build brands around them. And we started with around 8 events in the first year with music, comedy, some bit of Bollywood, some bit of music and arts, around 8 odd IPs got set in. And last year we did around 180 events around just these 8 IPs.
With its 360-degree coverage, this latest offering from the BW family will ensure that you experience and enjoy with applause. Team BW TV, New Delhi.